It's been 3 months since we moved out of that place, and I still wake up in cold sweats some nights. My name's Bryson, and last year, me and my girlfriend Taylor found this crazy cheap rental house just outside of town. The landlord seemed like he was in a hurry to get someone in there. Should have been our first warning sign, I guess. But the rent was so good, and we were tired of our cramped apartment. Plus, it had this big yard for our dog, Pepper. The first week was normal. I remember I kept forgetting to bring in the trash cans from the curb, and Tala would joke about how I'd forget my own head if it wasn't attached. Normal stuff, you know? Then, I started noticing little black specks on the kitchen counter. Just a few at first. I wiped them away, thinking maybe it was dirt from our shoes or something, but they kept coming back, more each time. One night, I got up to get water around 3 a.m. I still remember because I checked my phone to see the time. When I turned on the kitchen light, I saw something move out of the corner of my eye. It was quick, just a flash really. I thought maybe Pepper had followed me, but she was still asleep in our room. I told Tala about it the next morning while she was making coffee. She said maybe it was a mouse. We bought some traps that day, set them up around the house. None of them caught anything. The black specks kept showing up though. And I started noticing this weird smell in the pantry. Kinda musty, but also sweet in a gross way. Hard to explain. Tala couldn't smell it at first, but after a few days she noticed it too. I remember this one detail. We bought this new blue dish soap that Taylor really liked, and the bottle kept getting emptier faster than it should have. We joked that the house was drinking it or something. About 3 weeks in, I was alone in the house. Tala was at her mom's for the weekend and took Pepper with her. I was playing video games late, maybe 1 a.m. when the power went out. Just our house though. I could see the neighbor's lights still on. I used my phone flashlight to find the breaker box in the basement. I've never liked that basement. The stairs creaked so loud, and it always felt colder down there than it should have. When I got to the bottom step, my flashlight caught something that made me stop. There were these trails on the floor, like something wet had been dragged across the concrete in thin lines. They led to the far corner where the water heater was. I reset the breaker and the lights came back on. I should have just gone back upstairs, but I wanted to see what made those trails. When I got to the water heater, I noticed a small gap between it and the wall. I shined my light in there and saw something move. Bugs. So many bugs, not like normal house bugs though. They were bigger, with these weird long legs, and they moved in this jerky way that didn't seem right. And there were hundreds of them all packed in that small space. I backed away fast, almost fell on the stairs. That night, I slept with the lights on, kept checking under the blankets. I didn't tell Tala right away when she got back. Didn't want her to freak out. 3 days later, she woke me up in the middle of the night shaking. "There's something in the bathroom," she whispered. Her eyes were so wide. I went to check, turned on the light. At first, I didn't see anything wrong. Then I noticed the shower curtain. It was moving slightly, like someone had just touched it. I pulled it back fast. The drain was covered with those same bugs from the basement. But worse, they were coming up from the drain. As I watched, more squeezed out, crawling over each other. We left that night, grabbed Pepper, some clothes, and went to a motel. Told the landlord the next day. He acted weird about it, like he already knew. Offered to return our deposit if we didn't make a big deal about it. Later, we found out the previous tenants had left suddenly too. Someone in town told us there had been some kind of chemical spill nearby years ago. The groundwater got contaminated or something. We're in a new place now. Sometimes I think I see those black specks again, but it's probably just my mind playing tricks. Tala still checks the drains every night before showering. The weirdest part? About a month after we left, I drove by the old house. There was a new family moving in, and as I watched them carrying their stuff inside, I swear I could see tiny black specks crawling on the boxes they were bringing into that house.